from a TikTok dance to Trump's last chance. Social media is both connecting and divisive. So what should HR's stance be on employees posting? Social media. It can help us connect to family and friends, especially during this difficult pandemic time. But it can also be divisive and is often found at the centre of a scandal, especially workplace scandals, or at the epicenter of an issue between an individual and their organisation. Think, for example, of Donald Trump's latest bans from various social media platforms. More recently, it came into the news after a co-op employee, or an ex-co-op employee rather, allegedly was sacked from her job after posting on TikTok about managers, the disciplinary process, colleagues, and customers. With social media usage up during the pandemic, one study found that almost 3/4 of us are using social media more. And with the blurring of lines of work and home, as well as the rise of the employee voice, it's likely that HR is having to become more aware of the social media employer-employee dynamic. Social media and work isn't a very novel phenomenon. A quick look at ACAS shows that long before the pandemic hit, HR was having to get involved in issues because of social media that involved cyberbullying, time theft, defamation, freedom of speech, and privacy. In fact, social media can also hit areas that are core HR practice responsibilities, such as recruitment, looking at, say, a candidate's social media feeds and seeing if they're suitable for the company, or operations, for example, that you have to check that employees weren't defaming their colleagues on social media. Whilst having a policy in place that covers all sorts of operational issues when it comes to social media, such as setting out what employees can or cannot say about the organisation, how they should engage with social media whilst on the job, and how to protect against online bullying and organisational damage, as well as the issues of copyright, public interest discourse, and taking social media issues as seriously as offline issues. There is also a chance for HR to better understand how their business brand plays out in the wider world. And it is this area where HR can relax a little and understand that social media can actually benefit some of the things it looks after. Now, most HR practitioners will know that a good brand, a good employer brand that is, can boost recruitment, lower attrition, boost engagement, and help foster purposeful work. Another key strategic agenda item for HR this year. So what can HR do when it comes to monitoring and using social media usage? Social media can actually be used by HR as a force for good, helping to build the employer brand and giving employees a little bit of autonomy when it comes to how their company appears. What does this mean for HR? Well, when creating a social media policy, as it might do in a policy which aims to safeguard with social media usage, ensure that it is strategic and freeing in the right ways. Encouraging staff to share positive moments or little vignettes of employee life can unlock some of the oft-cited benefits of the employee brand, allowing it to be both positive and dynamic. For all other insights into the HR world, news, features, podcasts, long reads, and a digital magazine, please visit hrgrapevine.com.